All right, gang, Saturday, end of November in beautiful Greenfield, Wisconsin today. Repping my Parkside gear. We got the Jim Cook Open going on, and I am doing my first solo dojo storm. So we got Fluid Jiu Jitsu of Greenfield, Wisconsin. I'm going to go in, check out the open mat, then go watch Jalen kick some butt at the Concordia Open. So a little nervous, never done this before, but ready to have some fun either way. So thank you for watching. Peace. Much love to you. Strangle or get strangled, tap or nap. What's happening, Wrestling Nation? Coach Kennelly here, and I got the aftermath of the Fluid Jiu-Jitsu Greenfield Dojo Storm. So it went probably about as well as it could have. Like I said, I was walking in, I was a little lower energy, a little nervous, doing something new, getting out your comfort zone, challenging the stuff that I always ask my wrestlers, grapplers, fighters, whoever I'm working with to do. So got to do it yourself too. You got to walk the walk. And if you're going to talk the talk, and if you watch this channel, I talk the talk. So I went in, I told them who I knew. A guy came and did a talk at my school. His name was Nick Lee. Good dude. He's the coach. He owns another gym like about 30 minutes from here, same company. And this is their master gym. So they kind of meet together on open mats for these Saturdays. And he was the one that introduced me. So I talked to the head of the gym, told him who I was, what I was doing there. Asked for the waiver, signed the waiver. They came in, then shortly on, Nick and his wife walked in. He's like, hey, this is a local wrestling coach, and you should meet him. So good connection, I appreciated that right away. He's a blue belt, a little bit bigger than me. So we started rolling, asked him. He did coach at a nice high school. I knew some guys that went to his high school. I knew the coach at his high school as well that he coaches with. So instant, friendly welcome, which was good because I didn't have the best image of this gym going in before I met Nick, because the coaches were talking some smack to me at one of the competitions about a year ago, and I didn't like the way they were saying, so I talked some trash back and submitted their guy, and woo woo woo, bing bang boom, the rest is history. So I get in there, first roll, I'm kind of taking it to the guy positionally wise, get him in a few submissions, and I could have finished if I did it the Lindsay style where I go smother, push up on his nose, like kind of a cross face to get to the neck, that type of deal. But it was my first roll. He's a higher belt than me, so I didn't want to be mean. So I played around a little bit, just beat him positionally, and didn't get any tap outs. Next guy was another blue belt, and he got a stripe right after I beat him up like that, which is kind of weird. Never seen promotions at an open mat, but they were clapping and things during rolls, which was a little odd to me, but to each their own. Who am I to judge? So the next guy is a little older, blue belt, couple of stripes. So I get on him. He throws a couple of good submissions on. He had some tricky stuff, but never really put me into some danger. I always knew, I could sense it, knew the counters. He wasn't fast enough to catch me in anything, and my wrestling worked really good against both of those guys. And then I made my way. I found a couple of white belts. And then I started putting the submissions on. I was like, all right, these guys are my peers, I could submit them. So the blue belts, I didn't want them to feel bad. This guy's coming in, beating up people, think I'm sandbagging, whatever. So, I met them at their intensity, but the white belts, they were spazzy. They were coming out trying to get me. So, boom, first couple guys, I got a submission or two, and then I started letting them positionally work some stuff. But yeah, wrestling took over, strangles and stuff. Didn't do any joint loss because I didn't want to hurt anybody. But strangles pretty easily. Next guy, another white belt, steps up. He got a wrestling headgear on, tries to wrestle with me. Boom, throw him. And these guys were good at playing guard and grippy with gi stuff, which Pure Vita's almost abandoning the gi. It was kind of nice to switch it up and see these things, because I do compete in the gi, and the dangers were there, and they were different, which was fun. But I had answers to all of them. So I'm feeling at this point, 4 rolls in, feeling pretty good. And the coach who invited me, Nick, comes by, and he's probably got about 40, 50 pounds. I mean, if I had to guess, he's around 200. He's brown or black belt, and compete hundreds of times. He's a serious dude. He owns a martial arts school, owns a jiu-jitsu school, and instantly, you could tell when somebody's good. So he's let me work a little bit, and then he gets one tap. And at that point, when you wrestle again or grapple against somebody better, you really start getting tired. So I started gassing out, and he was able to get another tap or two. I didn't get too much stuff on, maybe spats here or there, but it was good. It went like that. So I said, I went with everybody that was a little higher, a little above me, a little bit above weight, a little bit of below weight, and they were all competitive. And then the coach beat me up, and that is how a dojo storm should go. hopefully at one point I'll be able to start beating up coaches and take over their gyms. But for a little more than a year in the game, I'm happy with my progress and where we're at today, and it was fun. And I do plan on doing this in some more places, and this is friendly. I'm not coming in for any beef, but I don't have a better terminology than dojo storm, like visiting a gym or somehow, and sounds like corny or something like that. But it's fun. It's good competition preparation. It's good to get those nerves the night before, day before, to simulate what I will feel in that competition in a couple of weeks. Going against somebody else, nothing on the line here. They also had no breaks between rounds, which was unique. I'm used to at least 1 minute between rounds at most gyms to find a new partner, switch. They didn't have that, so that was a different variable that I found going to a new gym. But overall, good experience, would recommend. I'd probably bring a friend if I could do these things again. I did invite Lindsay, but Pura Vida got MMA sparring on these days. So just like with Jalen, sometimes in these wrestling, grappling paths, you got to take the route alone because there's only one spot on the top of the podium and you got to be odd to be number one. So I just wanted to give an update on my dojo storm and how my experience went. It was fun. I will do some more. We'll compete soon. So that's the Diary of a White Belt. I think this is volume 2 now. Thanks for watching. It's peace and much love to you. Peace.